I'm Troy Hewitt.
I'm Daryl Edge.
I'm Kieran Dermott.
And today we're going to discuss how effective the combination of our ancillary tests was alongside our main finished product. This is our completed magazine cover.
Soapbox, we decided to call it.
And for that we have a very similar intended audience. Tried to meet all of the codes and conventions of Soapbox.
Yes, we've hopefully got the Z rule there. We've got the
Title across the top.
title across the top. We've got the barcode, obviously. We've got the colours. It's basic colours, but the bold and eye-catching. We've got the essential features of a magazine with your pull-out posters, your special interviews. We've got other famous British soaps mentioned. EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, TV listings.
The purpose of creating the magazine, of course, was to replicate how real soaps generate advertisement through their magazines being featured in soap magazines.
We felt that it connected well to the story, might have intrigued the audience a little, because we lay little hooks that might have got people interested, such as Martin discusses his highs and lows in a personal interview, and exclusive pub lunch with the Harrigan clan. We wanted to try and make it personal to the audience, and as if they were actually there, like sharing one of the daily routines of the people.
Sort of like an in-character interviews as well to gain more connection with the central character of Martin Harrigan. This magazine developed from this.
It was more like a crude, demonic, ordered from a Japanese website and shipped overseas sort of magazine.
We decided that it did not fit in well enough with the codes and conventions of a soap magazine, and that we had to redo it, which resulted in the product over here.
Initially, we made this magazine to start with, and even though the colours are completely different from what you'd usually expect from a magazine, we decided to keep it in as part of our planning anyway, to show how we'd initially used the magazine cover to reflect what we'd done with our own programme of challenging the codes and conventions of magazines, as we are challenging the codes and conventions of an actual soap product as well.
Yeah.
The other ancillary task that we had to complete was
Design a
an
poster.
advertisement poster for our soap.
We have the line here, family planning didn't plan for this, which is kind of like hopefully a humorous play on words, which
we
is
decided to
short, snappy.
We decided to include the all of the main characters in this, and it was really just to show the family and to the idea of them sitting on a sofa, sort of
In a mundane,
realistic
domestic setting.
So also a play on the title, Sitting Pretty. We also intentionally used this font as well, which the font suggests more of a sort of higher class, almost a royal family, which is a vast comparison to
The colours
the
used.
working class stereotypes we portrayed with our
Contrast.
the working class contrast we've portrayed with our family here.
The colours also helped to add to that. The sort of murky browns that we've used kind of helped to portray the sort of working class setting.
We wanted to try and explain each character through like a posture or gesture or something, so I think that kind of puts across that Ellie, or the character of Crystal Harrigan, would be a teenage mother, quite downtrodden.
As you can see, we've got Patrick here drinking a beer and just being a slob.
Dawn looks quite dejected. She looks quite sultry and promiscuous. And Martin Harrigan and his wife Dawn Hamilton, they're quite...
Centre of the family, intentionally placed on the couch in the middle there.
We've got Stan here at the bottom, he looks cocky, which is trying to...
Be the centre of attention, trying to be.
Yeah.
And we also thought we'd put an interesting light effect on the poster to reflect the dank and depressing atmosphere of the Harrigan lifestyle, which we also adjusted on the film as well, with lighting.
And in terms of how these two... two work with our main product, I'd say that well, both of them sort of continue the same messages that we were trying to get across, the same representation certainly that we tried to get across with our trailer.
We also did an alternative kind of like pull-out postcard, which featured the Harrigan family poster on the big screen, and the aim of that was to try and promote our product and suggest that it was going to be made into a feature film.
Yeah, using the faces of two of our characters as if to portray the tragedy comedy, sort of typical theatre faces as well.
And obviously the inclusion of the magazine front cover as opposed to a website is that there's quite a large market for soap magazines, and many of the people who watch soaps will obviously be interested in purchasing soap magazines as opposed to going onto the internet, locating the website and so on and so forth.
Because soap magazines are so widespread amongst
And well
pretty
established among the UK soap market.
Particularly C1 social class and below, which is who we're targeting our film at.
And because they're in every shop, really, they're instantly accessible to as wide an audience as you can really shake a stick at, rather than
Website which would exclude anyone who doesn't have internet access.
Particularly the people in our show
And
who we're trying to represent.
soaps generally do have an older target audience as well, which
Yeah.
may not have internet access, which may not,
Exactly.
which may rely on soap magazines in order to
Promote their product.
yeah.
Cheers, thank you very much.